Thank you for joining me. So, I want to talk about kindness. Why am I talking about kindness when I'm looking at the state of my garage? Well, this is load number 2 of wooden pallets and large pieces of wood that a friend has sourced from the highways and the byways and offloaded them in here for me. It's the second load. The first one is already sawn and in the wood store. I get the car out, get the saw, whatever it's called, set up, and that was donated by another friend who saw it and thought of me. Into the wheelbarrow, then off to the wood store. But to me this is a reflection of kindness. Kindness that somebody saw that and thought of me. Kindness that these friends know that I have a wood store and a wood burner, and that I was struggling to find any wood at present. But it also reflects kindness of me to myself, because, as I say, I've already cut up one batch and those pallets are heavy to manhandle. But I will do a set time, then have a rest and do something else. And to be perfectly honest, my excuse is that the saw needs a rest, because I don't have a chainsaw or anything. I just have a little handheld electric saw. So that's a really good excuse. But even the delivery of these showed kindness, because we were offloading from the back of this great big van and having a good old chuckle at the same time. So with having the garage doors up and over, I'm just looking over here at this pigeon. As soon as I move away from here, it will be up on that door, knowing that it can reach those bird feeders, which with his weight and size is usually beyond the realms of possibility. So, kindness there. And my wood stores are getting full, but my friend said, look, I'll get you some more. Can you store it? So I've got these old sand sacks that would just be thrown, but I keep them for all my garden cuttings. And they will be filled and they will go in under here, between those composters, under this tree. I'll put the sand sack in and load it in here. Probably go one stacked on top of another. And then I will cover it with an old side of a gazebo that I kept because I knew it would come in handy. And it has done. So that's my soon-to-be extra storage space. But I have a sad feeling that the pallets will soon be joined by the wood from this tree. As of a couple of weeks ago, those twigs were right down to the lawn, but they'd lost all of their leaves during the summer. I've been chopping back. There is a little bit of life left, but I will remove all of the twigs, and I've got bags full in the garage already, which I will be able to take to the tip when I finish this job. And then, sadly, the wood will be added to my collection. But I'll take you round to the wood stores. The trouble is, it's not easy packing wood from pallets, etc., into stores, because they're all odd shapes and sizes. It's a higgledy-piggledy. Whereas over here, wood that was donated by a friend when they chopped down some conifers and asked if I wanted the wood. Yeah, of course I did. So that kept me going. The winter before last, sawing all of that lot. So that should be ready for this year. And I will intersperse it with the pallet wood. And under here, this is the second reserve. It's very much just a sheet of polycarb over a space. But again, I can put another piece of gazebo down the front to protect that. But I don't think I'll need it. So kindness, kindness, kindness. But it didn't happen yesterday. Over the fence, there is work being done. And I had a washing line full of washing in the sunshine, in the breeze. And they kept cutting blocks and paving up against the fence. And the wind was blowing in this direction, blowing all the dust, the grit, and the fumes from the cutter onto my line of washing. I did have a word with them. The response was very kind, tough. So basically, I had to take the line full of washing in and rewash it because it smelt. Thank you. And their job's still awaiting to be done, making a new covering for the hanging bench. I've just not got round to it. One of these days. But then people will do something like bring me some wood. And I cannot say how grateful I am. Being kind to people is wonderful. But you've got to be kind to yourself as well. But kindness can be used against you if people say, oh, you know, I'll do that for you. And you think, how kind, that's really lovely. And then it never happens. And when it's the start of a pattern of behaviour, it causes a lot of angst. And there's just a view of my somewhat overgrown garden at present. But with my 2 surgeries, I've not been able to tend it. So I will be playing catch up soon. Thank you for joining me, and on I get with the sawing. Bye for now. Bye.